The passion for Tucci came from my roots as a marine rigger. As a young adult, even in high school, when I was 13 years old, I worked in a small boatyard in Miami rigging custom boats. Learned how to work with my hands and materials that are from the marine industry. So when I had the opportunity to begin a company making umbrellas, I went directly to the boatyard that I started my career at, talked to my mentor, Fred Herman, and I said, hey, how'd you like to start an umbrella company here?
Dugan came to me with the idea to start an umbrella company, and we dedicated a small area and told him we'd help him with anything we could help him with.
I woke up one day with an inspiration to create a durable product, and it was just fun from day one, and it's continued to be fun since then.
You are on vacation when you're actually experiencing one of his umbrellas. An umbrella really is probably a shallow term. It's really a shade architecture or an architectural structure or an art object or a sculpture.
I think the thing that inspires me most is the natural world, the environment that we live in and the environment that I grew up in here in Miami. Certainly the influences from a life on the ocean can be seen in all of our products. From the anodized aluminum and stainless steel components and polymer components that don't oxidize in this environment, to the actual design. Everything is pulled from the environment that we're in. Organic shapes, organic functionality.
Dugan's umbrellas create the architecture that define the space. And it's really that in combination with the other elements that create the living space outside. Without a shade structure, without a defining ceiling, really the sky's the limit. So bringing in those elements of shade for not only for the daytime, but in the evening to give yourself an ambient glow. All of these things Tucci has done so well and brought to us to really, once again, define the architecture of the outdoor living space.
That's when Tucci comes into play as a group that has really transcended what we see in the industry right now, providing this secondary layer outside that is part of our landscape, part of our pool area, part of our deck space, our terraces overlooking the ocean, that allows for that indoor-outdoor activity is only a natural, progressive sequence.
Miami has a cutting-edge, modern architectural design. We've got a lot of old world heritage and old world architecture inspired by the Spanish and Mediterranean lifestyle. And with these two blends of architectural style, it most certainly contributes to the designs that we create at Tucci, from contemporary minimalistic design to very traditional, warm, and classic market umbrella designs.
I think that's Dugan's passion, is to really create art, and his experience with nautical engineering has come together as a nautical artist.
Well, first of all, dealing with Dugan Clark is oftentimes almost impossible. And the reason is because he's such a fanatic for the eye of the detail. Dugan just continues to press those envelopes relentlessly, and that's one of the qualities that he brings to the table. The ideas come a mile a minute. Whether they're accomplishable or not doesn't matter.
I think that the most difficult part in starting Tucci was realizing that there was no textbook that you could reference that said, this is how to start an umbrella company. One of our fortes as a growing company is our ability to innovate, to overcome hurdles, to think outside of the box, to basically create our own rules. We have talent from around the world. We sometimes call ourselves the United Nations because we've got people from so many different nations working with us.
Being in Miami is, quite frankly, unique because all of those cultures come together and form the innovation that is needed.
Every dealer, every rep that we have around the world is a reflection of our culture, and we are a reflection of their personal culture. It's a very symbiotic relationship. It's one that I never knew could happen or existed, And I'm so pleased and surprised that we have been able to establish those connections.
It's extremely gratifying to see the growth of the company and where the company has gone to today, all from the little small shop in South Dayton.
I don't think I'd be able to do anything else than what I do now. And I don't think I could enjoy doing anything as much as I enjoy building umbrellas and having the relationships that I have had at Tucci over the past 15 years. It's the culmination of everything that I am and I have been in my life. Outside of Tucci, I hope I'm the same person that I am inside of Tucci. I'm a passionate entrepreneur. I'm a passionate sailor, boater. I'm a passionate family man. I'm a passionate friend. And I hope to share all of those passions with every new person I meet. It's a pleasure to be here on this planet.